to a new vlog. I actually probably should have started vlogging this morning. I had every intention, oh sorry, I just made you wobble. I had every intention of starting this morning. It's my first day alone with no one here apart from 9 dogs. That is. Simon and the boys have gone to France. So Simon's friends stayed last night and we had dinner, and then the tour guide, Rydian, I think Rydian might chat to us when we get back. He is such a character. He came early this morning. I did breakfast for everybody, and then the boys headed off. Coco is still in France, and what have I done today? What haven't I done? So the puppies are quite time consuming, as you can imagine. They're just getting bigger, noisier, and needing more attention. Otherwise there'll be accidents, and then that's more mess to clear up. So I'm kind of taking them outside every 45 minutes and saying, good boys, do your wee-wees, then carrying them back inside. So I've done that. I've edited one YouTube video. I have packed up orders and been to the post office. I have walked the dogs, and actually I was chatting to a friend, so I didn't chat to you guys. I have, bathed Penny and Florence and clipped them. Florence has gone pretty short because she's just got this really difficult, super fine coat that actually I just needed to clip it off and kind of start again for the spring. I was about to say the summer. I'm getting ahead of myself. This weather has been so amazing. So she's gone quite short. Penny's got much wirier hair. Florence is just a sort of like soft fluff ball. So Florence has gone short. So yeah, bathed and clipped both of them. And then I have just recorded 2 podcast episodes back to back, which is super exciting. I don't know when they're coming out, so I'm not going to tell you too much about them now. Hopefully I can tell you more about it in this vlog, and I'll know when it's coming out and what have you. But yeah, really great conversations, so that is good. I need to go and have some supper. I think I'm going to have salmon and maybe fried eggs, maybe scrambled eggs, and a slice of sourdough, something super easy. And then I actually have a vlog to edit, which is probably going to take 2 or 3 hours, which I should have done today, but the weather was so amazing, and I thought, I've been talking about bathing and clipping Penny and Florence for ages, and I just thought it was a really lovely afternoon for the puppies to be out while I was doing that job. So I have got that done. I've done silly jobs like washing my makeup brushes. I'm going to share with you here how I wash my makeup brushes. I've brought you into the bathroom because it is time to wash my makeup brushes. I don't think I've shared how I do it, and it doesn't really warrant an entire how-to, but I thought I'd just include it in here because it's helpful, and I like to share helpful tips with you all. So it's really simple. I just use a bar of soap. Sorry, got an itchy nose. This is a L'Occitane soap. I love their soaps. You don't need expensive products. You don't need machines. It's just a little bit of water and a little bit of soap. And I'm actually going to fill the basin because we don't want to waste water. Fill the basin. Rub your brush onto the soap, you can see, and then rinse. And it will take a few minutes per brush. Sorry, dogs are barking. But just get lots of soap in there. Get into like the middle of the brush, and then just give it a good rinse. Make sure you rinse all the soap out. Look, you can see the difference. So I'm just go for it a little bit more, and then I flick it out in the bath. So I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. A little bit of water, a little bit of soap. Don't like scrub it into the soap, like lightly. You don't want to damage your brush. And then just give it a good rinse. I'll show you the flick bit in a minute because that is actually quite fun. Okay, so we did just have a little bit of a disaster. My phone fell into the sink. I took the cover off really quickly and I dried it on the towel behind me. hopefully it's okay. I'm not going to attempt to charge it. I'm going to pop it somewhere nice and warm by the Arga and hope it dries out. It seems to be working okay, but I know if I go to charge it up, luckily it's full of charge, but I will put it somewhere warm. Hopefully I haven't ruined my phone. Quite annoying. It's the first time I've ever done that. Anyway, let me show you the flick. So over a bath or something like that, in the shower where you're not going to flick water everywhere, just give them a really good flick. Flick off excess water. Pop them on a towel or somewhere nice and warm. In fact, maybe I'm going to put them in the airing cupboard on a towel with my phone, and that can dry out with these. But I tend to wash them in the morning, and then they're ready to use for the following day. I don't often touch up my makeup throughout the day unless I'm going out, unless, I don't know, a special occasion. But I pop it on in the morning, I'm good to go for the rest of the day, and I tend not to look in the mirror unless I need to look presentable. So that is how I wash my makeup brushes, and hopefully I haven't messed up my phone in the process. Anyway, I'm going to pop them somewhere nice and warm to dry out, but not too warm, because if it's too warm you can apparently ruin them. So don't go for crazy heat, like above a radiator. Apparently not on the Arga because it's too hot, but actually when our Arga lid's off, they're not too hot, so I might actually pop them down there, but somewhere nice and warm and dry. And now I'm back with you. Luckily my phone survived the getting wet. It was so stupid. It was so stupid of me. Never have phones or cameras near water. But makeup brushes are actually drying on the Arga. The Arga lids are turned off, so it's not that hot, so it's sort of gentle heat. And I've done a load of washing. I have changed a bed. I've just been kind of putzing around. I'm still listening to Mel Robbins' Let Them. It's so good, and actually it's inspired me to do something and start something, which is quite an exciting project that is still a secret. So well, it's another secret. I've got quite a lot of going on in the pipeline. I don't want to tell you because until it's sort of further, the ideas further happening, it just needs to stay here. But it's exciting. I'm excited about it. So I been listening to that. Yeah, and just actually been a really nice day. I've actually got Beth coming tomorrow to help me with actually a few tech things. I'm so bad with tech. She's helping me. I've got all of my photos from my old laptop and like old cameras. I've got them all on a hard drive, and I need her to teach me how to get them into different folders so then they can be printed to make photo albums. So that is something that I just can't do on my own. But once Beth's shown me and I've got, like, I know how to do it, then I can do it and I can just get it done. I really want to get on top of photo albums. That's something that is really important to me, but I haven't been able to do it because I haven't been able to access the photos because I'm such a dinosaur. But anyway, I'm getting better. I'm getting braver. I actually used a microphone today, which is very exciting. So that has that worked. It's so funny. So funny. This will make you laugh. So I got the microphone set up, and then I realised that actually it's better to have headphones with it, and I didn't have any headphones. So I went up to Gus's bedroom and I pinched these. He doesn't know, like, they're army camo, whatever headphones. So I just recorded 2 episodes, podcast episodes, with my son's gaming headphones on, which was quite funny, but it worked. It did the job. So that is that's important. But I need to go and eat. I need to edit, and then, yeah, I've got a day with Beth, and then I'm going to go and see Molly and Santana, and I'm going to go and ride with Josh, which I'm really excited about. A little nervous, but more excited than nervous. So that is tomorrow's plan, and I will try to be a little bit better at vlogging, although the stuff that Beth and I are doing is not very exciting to vlog. But yeah, sometimes I just needed today just to kind of just go about. It's quite nice just to have a day going about doing your thing, not having anyone to answer to apart from a whole load of dogs that need quite a lot of attention. And dear Tori, she I gave her a little brush, spent some time fussing her. She's yeah, I've got something coming for her leg. I can't remember. I'll write it down and then tell you what it is next time I chat to you. That should arrive in the post tomorrow for her leg. The vet thinks that they know what it is. It's I knew it wasn't going to be a quick fix, and I think it's a managing, like, maintenance rather than we're going to get this completely better. But I can't remember the name of what it's called right now, so I'll let you know when I've looked it up. And well, in fact, I need to listen to a voice message because it's written on, it's on there. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna eat. I've got my laptop charging ready. I've got all of the footage dropped into iMovie. I just need to sit here and do it. It's going to take 2 or 3 hours. It's probably going to be a late-ish night, but I shall just focus, concentrate, and get it done as swiftly as possible. But I will chat to you all tomorrow. But actually, I just thought I'd talk to you quickly about this beautiful Tattersall shirt, because it's from Beaumont and Bear, and they sent me this one and a powder pink, and the powder pink's cropped, and I looked at it and I was like, I'm not wearing that. This tummy does not need to be seen. Actually, with the Chauffeur Poppy white jeans, which are the most perfect white jean I've ever put on, it's fine. And actually, I think I can put my arms up in the air and not embarrass myself showing my mummy tummy. So that is a gorgeous shirt, but this one is so pretty. So it's olive and pale pink, powder pink, I think they call it, and it is just beautiful. And then I popped on, because it's a little bit nippy, my Salt House. This is called, I want to say Bluebell, but it could be lavender. But it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, love it. I'm wearing my Salt House loafers as well, and just my jeans, and of course I've got my peachy belt on, but that's what I've been wearing today. But I just love the collar up, quarter zip, and yeah, just been putzing around here. Haven't really seen anyone apart from in the village shop. I did meet somebody, I've actually never met her before. She's a friend of a friend's, and she was in the queue behind me at the post office. I sold out overnight of my sourdough knives, which is just amazing. So I've popped in another order, and I've put them, well, Tish has put them on pre-order on my website. So I wrapped all of those up today and went to the post office, and this poor girl was standing behind me, and I said, I'm so sorry. And she was like, actually, Charlie, it's fine. My children are in the playground with my brother. It's quite nice just to stand here and catch my breath. And then we ended up chatting. It's really nice to actually meet her in person before we've got quite a few mutual friends in common, and so it was lovely to chat to her. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna go and cook something. Florence, play with the boys and share. It's their toy. Yeah, you got it from her. It's crazy little morning routine with these guys. Good morning. I was planning on chatting to you from home, but the morning has run away with me. I didn't sleep brilliantly. I was awake early with my mind whirring, following our podcast recordings yesterday. I got overexcited and was creating things at like 5 a.m. as you do. I just couldn't go back to sleep. I was literally genuinely excited, and then I got up, did the puppies and the dogs and the hens, and then did my workout with Lee. In fact, it wasn't one workout, it was 2 workouts. So frantic fives, which is like 20 minutes. I was dripping in sweat. It was seriously tough, like sort of burpees and jumping jacks, and I'm not supposed to do high impact stuff, but I did some modifications, and I did some of it, like 4 mountain climbers and then 2 jump arounds, like 5 of those as quickly as you can, or 5 sets of those as quickly as you can. And then yeah, it was frantic. And then she did a 20-minute like love handle and ab workout afterwards, which was really, really good. And I think I'm like my 2nd or 3rd week in of doing it consistently 5 days a week, and I'm really noticing the difference. Not on the scales, but everything's just fitting better. I feel better. I feel more energized. There's no way I could do a 5 a.m. morning and feel as good as I do if I didn't like get the heart rate up, get the happy endorphins up. It makes such a big difference. And I am a few minutes early for my leg wax appointment, so I just thought I would chat to you. I've got Beth at the house today helping me with all sorts of things. I've literally done a list. Like Beth, I was like, this is going to be the most random day you have ever had, but can we just blitz all of this stuff? I've got some quite complicated paperwork and stuff that's got to be done on the computer, and I literally like open it up and I'm like, I don't know where to start. And Beth is just really great with me. I've got a few like nothing to do with us, Charlie, in my personal life, like the big stuff happening. Oh, it's fine, you know, it's nothing major, it's just admin stuff that needs to be done. And so Beth is helping me. I'm just looking for hand cream and lip stuff because my hands are dry and my lips are dry, and I just got a few projects that I want her to tackle with me. And then yeah, it's just like organizational things. And I bought this gadget to help me film with, so I can use my other camera rather than this side of the camera. And I can't work out how it works, so Beth will help me set that up. And just things that would be a headache and a stress. Beth is just, she's like, Charlie, this is how it works. I'm like, great, thank you. I'm severely dyslexic, and I struggle with some things, and it's knowing your weaknesses and knowing how to overcome them and how you work smarter rather than get frazzled. And so that is where Beth is just amazing, and super helpful, and it takes the stress out of things. I've spoken to the boys. They are having a great trip. I have spoken, well, I say they're having a great trip, very emotional, very, very emotional. Rydian bought a wreath for them to lay, and I think, you know, he really makes them think about the war and what happened, and really brings it to life. And so that they are having a good trip, but emotional. And I think it will be, you know, really, I want to say life-changing. I think in some aspects it will be, because Arch is 16, nearly 17, and that kind of hits home when you're seeing where young soldiers died in the war. So they are doing that. So it'll be, you know, interesting conversations when they get back and we discuss it. And Coco is enjoying the sunshine and skiing, and she's done a lot of off-piste, and she's a happy bunny. She comes back tomorrow, so I shall pick her up. I think the flight's quite early, so I shall pick her up from the airport. But for now, I need to go and have my appointment, and I will chat to you a bit later on. You boys are hungry. Time for Mama. Right. Ready? No, Charlie, Nana. It's me. Boys, over here. No, Florence, you're not getting involved, darling. I'm going to give you a treat in a moment. So you come on the end. And you're there. We're missing one. Inside. Let's go and get that one. Sleeping baby. out there. You have that one. So I'm going to bring you down there. And you need to come in line. And Florence, you need to get inside, girls. Chaos. It is the most beautiful afternoon. Beth has just left. Look at the lambs in the field. Just glorious. These two are very, very happy to be out. They match my knit. Look, they are groomed, they are bathed, clipped. They've got their spring coats on and very happy to be out on a walk. Lola is very happy to be away from the boys. The boys are all fast asleep, huddled up in front of the Arca, and hopefully by the time we get back, they'll still be asleep. But I've had a very productive day with Beth. My Facebook account has been hacked and struggling to get that sorted, but we made headway with everything else. I had a big long list, and it's so satisfying when you tick things off and get them done. So that is very successful. Right, a bit noisy, there's a plane overhead. I am getting my steps in and having a good walk, although I got a lot of steps in this morning in my workout, but it's lovely to be out. I love getting out with the dogs every day. It's really like an important part of my day, if that makes sense. I find it really good, thinking time and what have you. And then when I get back, can't actually be too long today, I need to go and get my jodhpur boots, my hat, my body protector, and I'm going for a ride on Molly. Very exciting. I've been looking forward to this for a wee while. And yes, hopefully Josh looks after me. Hopefully he doesn't get me jumping. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But I'm really looking forward to being back in the saddle. I have missed it and I'm looking forward to riding Miss Molly. So I'm going to take you along, share what I can with you. Hopefully I'm not too nervous. I don't think so. I'm actually excited. Looking forward to riding her, and it'll be lovely to see Santana as well. She is off box rest as of today, which is very exciting, so that is good. She cut her leg in the stable and has been on, had to have stitches, has been on box rest, but hey ho, she's much better, so it'll be lovely to go and see the girls. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my walk and I will chat to you later when I'm with Molly and Santana.
Bit more inside rein, follow around with your outside hand. And she softens to you. That. Shoulders back. And breathe. Lovely. There you go. Now you've got the can to have your inside leg wrap round her a tiny bit more and drive her through your outside rein. The inside leg will then get the inside flexion. Lovely. Soften that outside hand a bit so she flexes inwards. Good. Come back to trot when you're ready. Nice with your outside hand. Drive her on for your inside leg. Trot on. Lovely. Good.
Hey sweetheart, I've just come to see this one. I'm sorry darling, I actually haven't got a treat for you. I've just come to see her. I've just been riding Molly and she is now off box rest, and Josh rode her this morning. I think she was quite lively, having been on box rest for 3 weeks, but she's well, she's happy, and the vet's very pleased with how it's healed, so that is excellent. I did it and I loved it. Oh, Miss Molly is such a gorgeous girl, and made me realise how much I've missed her actually, and Santana. It was lovely to see them both and have an afternoon, well, a couple of hours at the stables with them. And Molly's coming home tomorrow, which is excellent, and Santana is getting back into work, and then Josh is off to Spain, and when he's back they will be back jumping, and then we will take it from there and we will see. But a really, really good afternoon. I loved it. I now have a Zoom meeting with America. It's currently 6:30 on Friday evening. I've got about 20 minutes of worky things I have to do. And then I've got a Zoom meeting, so I need to go and let the puppies out. I hope that they burn off some steam in the next little while, and then I can pop them away for my Zoom and hopefully everybody is quiet. But yeah, it was so lovely being back in the saddle, and really, really lovely. So I had a bit of a lesson in the school. We cantered, we did transitions, and then I took her for a hike up the road, and it was absolute bliss. So very, very happy. And now I need to sort of make myself look vaguely presentable, quite sweaty, for my meeting. But anyway, I will probably, I don't know if I'll chat to you later. I think I might be utterly exhausted by then. I might try and get to bed relatively early, but we will see. Anyway, I'll either chat to you later or in the morning. Well, good morning. It's another stunning day, and I am here early at Dyke Farm Shop because we've got friends coming for lunch tomorrow. I need to go to the airport and pick Coco up, and I thought the early bird catches the worm and I would come and get my veg. I've just been to the butcher, had a lovely, lovely chat with him, got 2 roast chickens and actually a couple of homemade pies. Not homemade by me, I'm cheating. I thought when the boys got back they might like pie. So I've got steak and ale pie, I'm going to do mash and veg. So I've come to get things for lunch tomorrow, but the best thing is Karina is here, the blooming truck, and I'm going to pick up a bunch of flowers to take to the airport for Coco's godmother. So this is all perfect. I can get it all done in 2 stops, the butcher's and then here, which is so exciting. So Karina's flowers are just beautiful. They featured last week. They're featuring again. Look at those daffodils. Those are gorgeous, darling. Oh, little jam jar pods. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And there's a beautiful girl. So I am at the airport picking Coco up. Cannot wait to see her and hear about her amazing week. I can't believe it's actually been a week. It's flown by. I've got flowers for her godmother and also a sourdough bread knife to give as a thank you because I think they will appreciate that. Can't wait to hear how Coco has got on. Had a really good, in fact I'm early so I'm going to just chat to you for a minute over here. I had a really good journey and I'm still listening. I'm just listening to it when I can kind of concentrate and take it in rather than multitasking and missing bits. It's a book that you need, not necessarily, you do need to concentrate because there is so much in it. Mel Robbins has let them. I know I've talked to you numerous times about this book. I encourage all of you to read it or listen to it. There will be one chapter in that book that is relevant to you, I think. She talks about so many different topics and it is a phenomenal book. I found it really, really great to listen to. It's helped me in quite a few ways. It's helped me just let them not be affected by it, not be bothered by it, just let them do their thing and let me not react in a way that's going to affect me, if that makes sense. It's very interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go and meet my girl and I will chat to you later on this afternoon. It is lovely to have Coco at home, and I have been pottering around, walked the dogs, mucked out, just been kind of catching up on some things, and filmed a TikTok Instagram reel, and hopefully it will be under 3 minutes and I can share it here on as a YouTube short. But my rhubarb crumble recipe. So I picked up some delicious rhubarb from the farmer shop this morning. We've got friends coming for lunch tomorrow, so I thought I'd make a rhubarb crumble and share the process. And I love it when the rhubarb oozes through the crumble and you get this sort of chewy, crumbly deliciousness. So I've just done that, and this could not be more perfect, perfectly timed. I've had a very exciting delivery from a new brand, new to me, and they are called willowandfinch.co.uk. They are based down in Devon, and I love introducing you guys to new brands, and I love it when I get your feedback saying, Charlie, thank you so much for sharing that with us. So this is a box of goodies from them. I don't know what they've sent. They are surprising me. So let's open this up together. Dear Charlie, enjoy these treats with your family. Best wishes from Elodie and the Willow and Finch team. Really beautifully packed. I love green and blue are my favourite colours. This is blue. Gourmet treats, and this paper is just gorgeous. A beautiful ribbon. Now, all of their products are palm oil free, which is so good, and that's why I was actually really intrigued to try and thought that you guys might like these as well. There's no nasties, so you know, it's amazing. I was talking to a friend yesterday about the hidden nasties in food, and you know, unless you turn it over and look at the ingredients list, it can be quite alarming. But Willow and Finch don't use anything nasty. Our gourmet cookies and cakes are handmade in Devon using quality ingredients, and they have given me a discount code to share with you all of Ask Charlie 10, which I think is really, really generous of them. They are a new business and they are starting out, and I'm really excited to try. So we've got a lemon meringue cookie, white chocolate and raspberry. These are all cookies. Oh, chocolate orange, that is right up my street. We've got another chocolate orange. So we've got 2 of each, and then they've sent a white chocolate and raspberry brownie tray bake. And I love the fact that it's in bamboo. Palm oil free, made in Devon, plastic free packaging. So this is, I learned about this packaging when I went to Summerdown, and they use this special, it looks like plastic, but actually it is compostable. So that is really, really great to see. So I will give you my feedback. In fact, this has won a Taste Award Gold this year. So I cannot wait to try that. And it's just such perfect timing with everybody here this evening, and we can try these later on and I will give you my feedback. So big thank you to Willow and Finch, and I will leave their details linked down below. And remember, my discount code is AskCharlie10. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to have a little bit of a sort because I've got granola making stuff. I've got bits and pieces around the place I need to just put away and organise, and then hopefully the boys aren't delayed, because the plan is as soon as they've got here, I am going to take the car and go and pick up Molly, which is really exciting. Josh is actually heading to Spain tomorrow. He's competing in Spain for 3 weeks, and so we need to get Molly this evening. So he did say, don't worry if it's late. Hopefully the boys aren't delayed, fingers crossed. But anyway, I will give you my feedback on these, and really excited to try a new brand, and I'm sure they are absolutely delicious. I've heard really great things about them, so excited. So the boys are back, they're just unloading the car. We're going to do quite a quick turnaround to hitch up and go and pick Molly up. But I want to just introduce you to the wonderful, he's just popping some things in the car, so we'll just give him a moment. I think the boys been calling you. What have they been calling you? All sorts of things.
They've been calling me the Colonel.
The Colonel. Well, this is Ridian.
Great. Hello.
And Ridian is a wonderful chap who has just put up with my boys for a few days.
They have been marvellous. They've been so funny. It's been an absolute hoot.
Yeah.
Because your boys of that age in this sort of generation TikTok, I think, are the hardest to keep attending.
Because everything's so quick, isn't it?
Everything's quick, but I hit the right button, and they were interested and they enjoyed it.
Yeah. And Ridian, will you just tell everyone quickly where you went? Just quick.
Yeah, we went to the Somme, which is a fascinating battle because the ground hasn't changed in the 110 years or whatever it is that it's been there. And we just looked at the battle.
Ridian is a man.
That's what
my own heart.
He
loves a map.
You've got to have a map.
Got to have a map.
That's what we did. And we just looked at the Battle of the Somme from all sorts of things. And it is highly emotional.
Yeah.
Christ, I've been doing this for 25 years. But I find everything is a permission for bottom lip to wobble moment.
Yeah.
It's a huge emotion.
It
They found it emotional too, which is great.
Yeah, and I think from talking to Simon, you really brought it to life.
Well, that's
and
nice,
told
thank you.
Real, true stories of and explained exactly what happened.
Well, Charlie, I do it because every Remembrance Sunday week, whatever it is, we all say, lest we forget, their name liveth forevermore. But unless there's people like me who actually show people like your sons, if they don't know, the whole thing will disappear.
Yeah.
And these wonderful graves, we didn't go grave hopping, but there's good interesting things, but these wonderful graves are temples of serenity. Yeah. They're quite beautiful.
Yeah.
And people should see them.
Yeah.
But your boys have been terrific. I've laughed so much for a long time.
There's never a dull moment with our lot, is there?
Gus! Gus is a space cadet. He's absolutely wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much, and thank you for talking to me. I'm going to leave Ridian's details linked in the description of the video if you would like to get in touch and have a trip with Ridian. I'm looking forward to hearing a lot more from my boys later on, but from what the little snippets I've heard so far, they've had a really wonderful few days. Everyone's come back very happy and moved. So Ridian, thank you so much. And thank you for coming to chat to me, because I know you're itching to get home too.
No, I'm not in a hurry. I just got to say.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Lovely. Ridian's got a whole roll of maps in his car that he brought out. When I saw him a few days ago, I was like, yeah.
Two things a good guy always has is maps and a bottle opener.
Yes.
And a corkscrew.
Yes, definitely.
Otherwise anything else can go by the way.
Well, thank you for chatting with me. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So we've got a very exciting delivery. It is here. My lean-to greenhouse, which is going in the back corner there. I was on a dog walk with Lola, picking dandelions for Billy, and I saw this van looking slightly bemused as to where on earth they were going, in the middle of nowhere. And it's arrived, which is really exciting. I think I told you it was arriving last week, which actually was my mistake. It was always arriving today. And Nigel is really busy this week, so he's going to come at the end of the week and put it up for me. So I've just got to be a little bit patient, but Nigel will do a great job of popping it up, and I think it's going to look really smart. It actually looks better than I thought it was going to look. It's very rustic and exciting. So they unloaded it, and I just sort of questioned, said, is that everything? Because it looks a bit small. And actually, it's the wrong one they've unloaded. So they're just pulling the truck forward. My one is at the back. Phew, I'm so pleased I questioned that, because they were about to say goodbye. And I was like, Looks like it's missing quite a few pieces. Anyway, they're about to take off my one and hopefully it's all fine. My wheelbarrow's in the way. But here it is. This is the right one, which is very exciting. So it's not going to be in this week's vlog, but it will be in next week's. So I cannot wait to get it up and get using it. And on a side note, Gus has very sweetly done more potato bags for me. I thought actually we might need more potatoes, so I got extra bags from Mole country stores, and it was Gus's job yesterday. He hasn't done a very good job of clearing up, but anyway, he was very helpful and that was a good job done. He did that while I was cooking lunch. I'm just hanging out here with this little one. Coco has gone for a hack and I have been giving her a groom and treating her leg, which the vets think it could be something called sarcoidosis. And so I have got a new treatment plan for it, although it's very much maintenance rather than cure. But we have got some hair that has grown down here, so it is improving, because when she first arrived she didn't have any of that. So a lot of TLC for this little girl, but hopefully this helps and gets her a little bit more comfortable and it starts to heal a little bit more, which would be great. But we've been having a brush, we've been enjoying the sunshine. She's such a little puppet, and we just need to try and get that winter coat out, but she's got bits of shiny summer coat coming through. So lots of TLC. We're having a little sunbathe, aren't we, Tori? Yeah. We are, Mummy. And Coco's having a nice hack with Molly, and I'm also tending to my vegetables. Very excited about that going up. And yes, I've now got 6 potato bags rather than 2. But yes, I'm going to sweep up this, deal with those bags of compost. There's still some in them, so I will put that away in the store and just have a little bit of a tidy, and yeah, enjoy being out in the sun for a while. I've just come in having done horses. Tori's had a good groom. I've done her leg. Puppies are all outside, and I've just changed because I showered myself in soil. I did about half an hour of weeding. Tori was quite happy sunbathing, and I thought, you know what? I need to just, I did the front 2 flower beds around the side, and then another flower bed. I've still got quite a bit to do, but it was just really, really nice listening to a podcast. And my white shirt was covered in hair and soil, so I thought, right, we'll quickly change. I'm about to be, and I'm going to brush my hair, about to be mum taxi. I am taking 1 to the gym, 1 to a friend's, and then I'm going to pop into Petworth. Those pink napkins that I shared with you from Little Red, we've already run out of. I took them to the point to point, and then I'm not a massive fan of paper napkins, but when there's a big crowd, I don't want to be using linen napkins and washing them all the time, like when there's more than just us. We have our own napkin and napkin ring, and we'll reuse it, but it's actually just really handy to have paper napkins when you've got a house full, and over the coming weeks we're going to have a house full, so I thought I would stock up on some of those because they were really pretty. So I've just changed my top. I'm going to put a squirt of perfume on. I keep my perfume over there. This is my all-time favourite. I've shared this with you many times before. Acqua di Parma, Magnolia, Noble. And I just put a little spritz on, just freshen up. I'm going to just check my makeup. I'm probably looking quite dishevelled now. I've been up to literally all sorts, but I'm going to just quickly make sure that I look presentable and then head out. Okay. So Gus has been busy this afternoon making a model aeroplane, so we're going to attempt to fly it. Right, what are we doing? Okay. Hold that right there. Okay. Yeah, hold it for a couple seconds. Okay. Let go. Oh! Maybe I need to thrust it.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, how does this go?
It just pops on. Like that.
Okay, right, we're going to try a little bit of thrusting.
Okay. Go.
the chicken coop.
Maybe try jumping that way and then I'll curve it round.
Chuck it that way.
Like down there.
Okay, right. I'm gonna have another go.
Okay, just give it a couple seconds. Go. Go? Yep. Ooh!
Now we're really flying. So I've zoomed in, it's landed down there. You can go round. Yeah, you can jump down. Florence, you're not going to. No. No, you're not jumping up there as well. Doesn't she look smart now she's been bathed and clipped? It's such a beautiful evening too. Crash. Ready? Yeah. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Oh! I'm just doing supper, hence I've got my apron on and Lola has come to join me. Now that kept actually the boys amused for quite a long time, but somehow Gus has got it stuck in one of those trees over there. It's like, Mama, it's in one of the really tall trees. So he's got his BB gun and he's trying to shoot it down. We'll see what happens. We'll see whether he comes back with a plane or not, but at least it's got them outside, lots of fresh air, and off screens. So I'm very, very happy. It's so difficult, like getting them engaged and doing stuff. Good morning. I'm rather dishevelled, having just done like a weighted, it's called MRT, metabolic resistance training with Lee. There is my laptop down there. My bottle with matcha in it. Let's grab some of that and have a swig, and then my weights. So this is my little workout setup. I was not feeling it this morning. I woke up feeling grotty. My tummy hurt. I was sluggish. I said to Si, I feel grotty. And I thought, no, MRT is your favourite class, Charlie. Get up and do it. It might make you feel better. And definitely it has. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. What am I up to today? All sorts of things. Basically, mum taxi whilst trying to work. And I have to say the most enormous thank you for your orders. Sourdough knives, bread knives have been flying out. I've put them on pre-order, so they are available, and the feedback has been amazing so far. And the feedback on my sourdough course has also been incredible, and hearing like your wins and your successes just makes my day. So a massive, massive thank you for that. Right, I need to go and shower, get ready, and then I'm starting the day with dropping one child, picking up another one, and then coming back to wrap orders. And yeah, I don't know what else I'm doing. We're just going with the flow today, but I just wanted to share that with you. And you know, I got out of the habit of doing my workouts. Hang on, I'm going to put you down. My arms are actually aching because we've done all sorts, but I got out of the habit of doing my workouts last year because I just had so much going on, and I think with the move, with Dad dying, I don't know, didn't prioritise myself, and that was a massive, massive error because I put on weight, I felt sluggish, I felt not happy about myself, I just felt in a funk. And I started in January just doing like on the Simple app, and I still have my discount for Simple, so I'm going to leave it linked down below because that really got me going. I just did like 15-20 minutes each day, gentle movement, because you've got to start off gently, and then, because I knew I wasn't ready to do my workouts with Lee, and now I'm like 3 weeks in, Monday to Friday, just getting up, putting on my workout clothes and doing it. And she's live pretty much every morning at 7 a.m. But when you're part of her membership, you've got the back catalogue, a bit like my members club. When you join my members club, you have all of the back catalogue of recipes. And so there is so much on there. You are never going to get bored, basically. And she's just really precise on how you exercise and how you perform each movement, because I've got EDS. So, you know, EDS causes chronic pain, chronic fatigue, and a whole load of other things thrown in there. And the more I work out, the stronger I am, the less I suffer. And I really, you know, when I don't work out, I realise it. Like, I have joint pain, I have back pain, I end up, you know, needing to go and have acupuncture or the osteopath more because I've injured myself, because I'm not keeping everything strong. And it really is about having a strong core. In the past, I've had like disc bulges, talked about having to have back surgery. It was that bad. And through exercise and through keeping everything strong, I'm fine. And so I know it works because I'm living proof. And I've worked out with Lee, I discovered, so I broke my leg in 2015. Mum died in 2016. I think I broke it October 2015. And I've been working out with Lee since, I think, 2017, something like that. I stumbled upon her, yes, it's 8 years ago. I stumbled upon her on a Facebook ad and I thought, I like the sound of this. And I haven't looked back. She's actually become a dear friend. She's awesome. So I just want this to be a bit of motivation. It doesn't matter what you do, find your thing. This is my thing. It works for me. I've tried other workouts, but Lee just, like, she pushes you. She pushes me. She's like, come on, you've got more in you. And you have to push yourself in every aspect of life, like out of your comfort zone. Otherwise you're not going to move forward. With work, like, I am constantly terrifying myself with being online, like TikTok and all this stuff. If I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't have any social media. It's not really my thing. I might think you might look at that and be like, really, Charlie? It's not. It hasn't come naturally. I've had to really work at it. I've had to really push myself to do it. And we do with every aspect of life. I have to sit down at my computer and be like, come on, you want to do this? Then you need to push yourself to the next stage, because nobody else is going to do it for you. No one's there going to take you to the next stage. You've got to do it. And with your fitness, with, you know, if you want to lose weight, then don't eat the rubbish and move more. It's as simple as that, but it's not, is it? But hopefully this is a motivation to you. Anyway, that's my morning ramble. I'm going to go and have a shower and I'll chat to you later on. Goodness knows what's happening today. I've already told you that, but I'm starting off with Mum Taxi, so I will get ready for that. But yes, hopefully it's motivating. So we have a slight situation. The plane is up there. Not sure if you can see it, but it's up there. Just about there. A very, very long way up. So we are trying to see what we can do to get it down. Well, that failed. It's still stuck up there. I think Gus is going to try with his BB gun again and see if that works. If not, we need Mother Nature to blow a hoolie and blow it out of the trees. It's such a shame. It was so much fun. They were playing for hours with it yesterday, and they flew it all the way from the other side of our house there up into those trees. But look, I mean, they really are unbelievably high, so that's not going to work. Hey ho. It was a good attempt. So close, but just not dangerous, actually. So health and safety was like, no, stop. There's going to be an accident. So anyway, hopefully we get it back down. So I have packed up all my orders, posted them, and now I've brought Coco up for a jump with Indy. We are going to do a little clear round tomorrow. So we're just having a little practice ahead of that. But Josh has got her going a lot more forward, and Coco's finding it easier, which is excellent. Such a happy afternoon. I'm slightly out of breath. I've just walked up here quite quickly. I've just turned little Tori out. She has had her leg done. She's had a groom. She's had her supper. And she's a happy bunny, which is good. And Molly is down there. She's just had... Was she down there? We'll get a bit closer. She's just had a drink of water. She was really, really great in her lesson. Coco is feeling really positive and happy, which is good. And the weather is just amazing. A friend has just popped over unexpectedly to say hi, which was really lovely. I'm utterly filthy and I need to go and feed the puppies and get our supper going, but it's been a good day, although that plane is up in one of those trees still, so hopefully it blows down soon enough. Here is little Miss Molly. Well, she's not so little, although I don't think of her as big horse. She's 16 1. She's a little bigger than Santana, but she's just a gorgeous girl. She's got her lightweight rug on. She's such a poppet. Aren't you, sweetheart? You're an absolute poppet. Yes. So we shall head back down the hill, feed those hungry puppies and dogs. I've done the hens already, and James, the farmer, is just walking out there across the field, checking on his lambs. I love living here. I know I said in last week's vlog, you know, how much has changed since last year. The sun, the sun sets, the sun rises. The sunrise is probably more spectacular than the sunsets here. It's just stunning, and I do feel utterly, utterly blessed. And I think the last few years I haven't really been able to be as creative as I wanted to be, because there's just been, I don't know, we were in a funk over at the other house. Something needed to change to allow my creative juices to flow, and that's now happening, and it's really unbelievably exciting. Like, I feel like I've been treading water with Ask Charlie for the last kind of 2, if not 3 years, until this year, until like January. I was still kind of exhausted from everything and getting over the move and finishing the kitchen and just kind of getting settled and organised in the house. And now I feel like I've got all of my ducks in a row. I can get planning and be creative, and it's really, really exciting. It's so exciting, and I'm looking forward to being able to share what I'm working on over the coming kind of probably like 6 months, maybe even slightly longer. It's not things that are like that you're going to see immediately, but I'm working on them, and yeah, it's really, really exciting. Although when I get overexcited, I don't sleep so well, but that's good. That's why doing my workouts is amazing. Actually, having ridden Molly, I don't feel too sore, and that is thanks to doing my workouts. And that's, yeah, there's another good reason. And you do ache, but the more you do it, the more active you are, the less you ache. And so there are positives. So just look at that sunlight. It's just amazing. I feel very blessed. Anyhow, and you know, you can make changes. If you're unhappy in your life, you can make changes. We've done it, and yes, it was ghastly at the time, and now it's so much better and exciting. So I just wanted to share that with you. So I was just walking back down to the house chatting with you, and then Karina and Sophie were driving up, so I jumped in the car. Sophie, who takes pictures for me, is taking some pictures of the baby lambs for James and Karina. So she's doing her thing. So I've just left Sophie and Karina taking pictures, and I've brought Lola for an evening stroll through the woods. I love walking up here, and it's bluebell season, which is my favourite time of year. And it's just so magnificent. The smells, the temperature, everything. It's just absolutely perfect. Moments like this you just sort of want to bottle and keep forever.
I put it on charge. It basically takes 30 minutes to fully charge. So I put it on the builder gel. And it's like, it's the same price, it lasts the same time, but it'll last longer, sorry. So I was like, then, that then. 3, 4. Good. Good. They better last. One more. Yes, have a breather.
Another morning workout done. This morning was step and tone, and I checked last night to see what the class was this morning and realised that my step was in the barn, so I whizzed out there this morning and got it. The last step class I did without a step, it's not the same. And you don't need equipment. I wouldn't recommend getting it until you've got like into the swing of it, but having a step is really handy, and actually I can pop it under the sofa, so that is perfect. It was a really good class, and I have filmed snippets of it to share with you so you guys can see what I get up to, because I had so many questions. But I honestly am feeling so much better. I feel more toned. I just feel a little bit more confident. I've still got a way to go until my happy place, but it feels good. Today I'm taking Coco show jumping, so we will see how that goes, because the last couple of outings haven't been so great, but it's early days with her and Molly, and it takes a while for a partnership to form. And I think actually I was talking to Indy yesterday when Coco had her lesson, when she did her school show jumping, and Molly was just like, I think Molly was overwhelmed. It's a really big arena. It was really busy, and she was like, you know, she's come from Ireland. The venues are much smaller, they're much quieter. You know, Coomlands is a big venue and can be overwhelming for a horse. And Molly didn't do anything nasty. She just wasn't full going, and it wasn't in a nice rhythm, and Coco really struggled to get her going. And you know, so we will see how today goes, but it is all about practice and getting out there, and the Easter holidays are perfect for that. So the boys were in charge of the dogs, the puppies, and Coco and I are going horsing around. So I'm going to go and jump in the shower and get ready. So we've made it to Felbridge. It is bitterly cold. I'm really pleased. I grabbed my chauffeur at the last minute. I wish I'd grabbed a bigger coat. The weather has turned, but Coco's on board. We've walked the course. She was like, Mummy, you're my trainer, my groom, my mother, everything today, which is fine. But it's really nice to be here with her, and hopefully they have a positive round. It's all about confidence and you know, working on the partnership between the two of them. It's just a relaxed, clear round. They're not looking as smart as they should be. A little bit scruffy, but hey ho, we're here and we're happy, and that's all that matters. So they've just jumped, in fact twice. I thought, while we're here doing clear round, go and have another go. They got a pole, but it was very good, really good, confidence building, and that is what today is all about. And it's about coming out and doing lots of things like this where there's no pressure, and practicing, because that's how you build a partnership. So a very happy morning. The boys called and said, Mum, where are you? I left before they were awake, and I didn't want to wake them up. So anyway, they're in charge. I was just like, I suppose I'm cooking lunch. I was like, yep, you are. He was like, if I feed Gus, Gus can feed the puppies. I was like, perfect, teamwork. So that is good. And yeah, there they are. They're just cooling down. But a really good, positive morning. Well, it's much warmer at home than it was over at Felbridge. Wow, it was cold and windy there, but we've got beautiful blue skies, and I need to take a layer or two off. I have just given that little girl a brush, treated her leg. she's turned out in the little paddock by the house while we were out, but brought them up now. Molly's still got her rug on. It's a little bit fresh, and so I just popped her rug on. Well, Coco popped her rug on, and we brought them up. But Molly was so good. Coco just said as we were leading her up, she's such an easy horse. She's an absolute poppet, and Josh has really helped kind of getting her going forward and off Coco's leg more, which is just brilliant. So all good, and we're just going to get out and about as much as we possibly can. This mummy has got to do a lot of juggling. I've got a lot of work on at the moment, but it's really important that we make the most of the Easter holidays, and so we will put, I think the boys are going to the football on Saturday, so I think I'm going to take Coco maybe back to Felbridge where we've just been and jump again. And it's just about consistency, it's about practice. You know, if you want anything in life, it's hard work, it's consistency, and it is, you know, just sticking at it and persevering. And so that is what we are going to do. Anyway, they're sorted. I need to actually go and blitz the house, so I'm going to pop. I finished listening to Mel Robbins. Wow, it's amazing, so amazing. I have got a new Marion Keys which I downloaded last night on Audible. I'm going to pop that in and whiz a hoover around. I need, the kitchen floor is utterly disgusting from the puppies, so that needs a jolly good clean. And yeah, that's my mission this afternoon, cleaning. Well, I had a lovely few hours with Coco. The boys held the fort. And what have I been doing this afternoon? Cleaning. Literally cleaning. I actually washed this floor rather than with a mop, literally with an old cloth. Not on my hands and knees, but squatting. And I just did a really proper job. Actually, I need to light a candle because it's a little bit fragrant. I'm so pleased I haven't got any catering jobs at the moment. A little bit fragrant with the puppies in. Hang on, don't burn yourself, Charlie. I should have cut the wick of that candle before lighting it. This is, I love it. It's Summer Down, and it is, I don't know what they call it. It's uplifting. It's sort of eucalyptus-y. It's wonderful. I love it. So I'm going to light that to try and get rid of the puppy smells. Those cookies from Willow and Finch went down an absolute treat. I need to get that box out and do recycling or what have you, but I literally vacuumed everywhere downstairs. I've done cobwebs, I've done some windows, washed the floor, done some washing. It's just been busy. I also baked loaves of sourdough this morning. Look at that, looking beautiful, because there's a lot of laundry and a lot of cooking with everybody at home, and I am, you know, on I was about to say fast forward, but it's not even that, and I was then about to say speed dial. It's just full on, it's non-stop, and I've actually just been doing a little bit of editing. Thank you for your feedback, my editing video. That was really, really great, and I'm so pleased that lots of you found it helpful. If you like more things like that, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below, because I love getting feedback from you. And actually, because you guys have said you love me sharing stuff, I'm going to share this with you. I ordered these. This is not an ad. They're my pants, and I've treated myself to some new pants because I absolutely adore pants from Strike and Stare. You OGs that have been here for a while will know that I love Strike and Stare's pants. Actually, I don't think I didn't click the no packaging option when I ordered pants, but I've got all sorts of brightly coloured. I told you I like them very bright. I actually went for some sort of nudes as well, because I have got the world's best white jeans that have come from Social, and they are so gorgeous, but you can't wear those under white jeans. Or I've got those flowery ones too. I mean, look how pretty those are. just so pretty. I know it sounds silly, but these pants make me happy. And if pants make me happy, then that's what I can do. So I did a big pant order. I think they had a discount. It was, yeah, whatever it was, a discount came through. And so I stocked up on some pants. And I just thought I'd share those with you. I am about to cook supper. And actually, for supper, we are having eggs. We are having sourdough. We are having avocado, tomatoes, and just a kind of easy supper. Arch cooked burgers for the boys, and I just want something quick and easy tonight. Simon is out. He's at a meeting late, and I've got some lovely cherry tomatoes from the farm shop. I've got my loaf of sourdough, I've got some avocados. I actually find Tesco's avocados are the best. They're like, I bought some the other day from somewhere and they were hard and they were sort of a bit soap-like, whereas Tesco's avocados, I've got a couple here, perfectly ripe, perfectly delicious, and they never let me down. So that is what we're going to have. I need to go and take recycling out, and the puppies are all asleep. Oh, spoke too soon. But it's a quiet moment. The washing machine is whirring over there behind me. The dishwasher has just finished. I've been really religious with my collagen and what have you. Good workout this morning, and yeah, I'm gonna get going with supper, but I just thought I would open my pants with you and share those. It's really quite random, I know, but they are, hang on, let's get that hair out again. They are the comfiest. They're made from trees. Barking mad, right? They are made from trees, and they are naturally grown beechwood trees, meaning that the world is less pants with our pants, and we can use our bottoms to make a big difference. A green solution for a 21st century knicker revolution. I love it. I've been wearing these pants for, I don't know, well, since before I started Ask Charlie, that is how long. Or maybe I just started it, but I was at a Christmas fair with my previous business, and I was on a stand next to lovely, I think she's called Katie, who set up Stripe and Stare. And I bought pants then, and I've never looked back, and they are so comfy. I wear them every day. They're the best. So I just wanted to share that with you. Anyhow, for now, I am going to, do supper. If you've got to the end of this very long vlog, leave the word pants in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you have enjoyed what I've shared with you this week. Thank you for your love, for your support, your kindness, for being here. You guys are awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week with, well, a bit of Easter stuff. A bit of Easter stuff for you all, and yeah, I hope that you tune in for that. I will see you then. Have a super weekend and much love.